Good morning, welcome to First Chapter Fridays. I'm Miss Karen, the children's librarian at the Oakmont Carnegie Library. This week we've been talking about pirates, and today I am reading The Pirate Pig by Cornelia Funke. This is a really fun book. I'm going to be on vacation next week, and we will still have our grab and goes, though. Miss Vicki is going to put them out for us. Our theme next week is unicorns. So that's a really fun craft, and you will see, I will post a video for that as well. We will have our bags out there. We still have a couple of pirate bags out. So today's Friday, I put them out Wednesday. There's a few left. So come on up and grab them this morning. First come, first serve. And I guess that's about it. We are getting ready for back to school, and that's going to be our last theme for August is back to school. But let's take a look at the Pirate Pig. Who needs a treasure map when you could have a pirate pig with a nose for gold? Stout Sam and his deckhand, Pip, find a pig washed up in a barrel on the beach. They want to keep her as a pet, but they soon realize Julie is no ordinary pig. She can sniff out treasure the same way pigs sniff out truffles. What happens if Barracuda Bill, the greediest and meanest pirate who ever sailed the seas, hears about Julie's special talent? What do you think will happen? So you can see there's a bunch of fish, different kinds of fish that pirates might encounter in the ocean. And here is our picture for the first page. On Butterfly Island, everybody knew Stout Sam and his boat with a green sail. Sam lived together with Pip, his deckhand, on the beach in a small hut under trees that grew the sweetest fruit on the whole island. But you can't live on fruit alone. That's why there was a sign on Sam's hut. It said, Island Transports. Pip had written a sign while Stout Sam had watched him, full of admiration, and growled, "Shiver me timbers, boy. Those are some devilishly tricky words you're writing there." Page 2. The two of them really had a lot to do, even when it stormed so badly that the jellyfish crawled ashore. Stout Sam and Pip smiled and took coconuts or barrels of rum or crates full of stockfish from one island. Sailed out and took coconuts or barrels of rum or crates full of stockfish from one island to the other. Every evening they returned to their hut, and they felt happy as they climbed into their hammocks. It was a peaceful life, and they liked it. But then one morning the two decided to take a walk on the beach before work. Stout Sam looked out across the sea, and Pip searched the land for seashells. And suddenly the waves washed up a barrel right in front of their feet. What is in it? Look what's in it. See the picture there. See that. When Pip looked inside the barrel, he found a pig grunting back at them. The pig was barely bigger than a pug, and around its neck hung a gold chain with a skull and crossbones pendant. "Parrot perch and swordfish fins," said Stout Sam. "We can't leave the wee thing out here, can we, Pip?" "Out of the question," Pip answered. He lifted the little pig out of the barrel, and they took it back to their hut. They named the pig Julie, and very soon they realized what they had found was no ordinary pig. While Julie did enjoy rolling around in the mud as much as other pigs, what she loved most was to sit on the beach and look at the sea. Her favorite food was lugworms with seagrass, and when Pip and Stout Sam sailed between the islands, Julie stood right at the prow of the boat, holding her nose into the salty breeze and grunting with joy. But Julie wouldn't swim because she was afraid of water, very afraid. One day, Julie was still quite a small piglet. Sam and Pip got the job of delivering 23 crates of coconuts to the neighboring island. And there they are sailing. And that's when it happened. Way out on the high sea, Julie suddenly began to squeal. She squealed as though a shark had gotten hold of her curly tail. Then she rushed to the old fishing net that lay bundled up next to the mast and nudged it overboard with her snout. Sam was dumbfounded. "Thundering typhoons, Julie, what in God's name has gotten into you?" But when Pip and Sam pulled the net out of the water, it was full of gleaming gold and silver. Pip had to throw 2 crates of coconuts into the sea to make space for all of the treasure. "Well, somebody fry me a flounder," Stout Sam gasped. He tickled Julie behind the ears and said to Pip, "Would you believe it? Our Julie can smell treasure." So, what do you think the other pirates are going to think once or do once they find out that she can do that. She's got that special ability. Find out by checking out this book. Come on in and see us and check it out, or go on to our online catalog at oakmontlibrary.org. And I will see you next week for our unicorn theme. Have a great weekend.